Okay. Come, get around, y'all. Let me spin you a yarn. Here I was, spending, binge, binge spending like a fool in this department store, taking wrong turns through people's places of residence, as I'm off to do. Don't ask. I take the underground because it's less bright and there's less people around if you pick the right time. And then I did it again because these places come in quite handy and they're interconnected. And that brings me here to Celadon City. It's like it was made for me. Look, it's hard to be funny, okay? Alright. Alright, quick recap as I do. I've got, new teammate. I farmed a bit for the new teammate. This one took a bit longer than Zubat did. I was torn between... Let me regale you as someone who does not, understand the concept of... or just understands the concept of Ivy hunting on just like a very basic scale. Oh yeah, I got Eevee as well. Probably not going to use it. I was torn between the one I have and the one here. This one's got like way better special attack at the expense of everything else. But I decided... But, the one I have, like... Well, I say the expense of everything else is mostly attack. But I wanted the attack for, purposes later on. My machinations... The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. Even to me. This one also has high speed, so that helps. I originally thought about what if I use hidden power on the one with the high special attack, but one, I don't have any reliable way of determining its hidden power, and second of all, I've searched it up, and the only way to get hidden power that I could see was to get it through the pickup ability. Like, what the frick? Anyway, that's all. Now that that's all said and done, I'm gonna go over here because Firefox doesn't get much use nowadays. You see, it's a it's a telling statement on the state of our on consumption, but also my Vulpix, so that shares a similar name, also needs to get a higher level compared to the rest of the team trademark, the team trademark. So we're gonna start with this because a fire type has no discernible reason to actually lose against a bunch of grass types. I mean, I also love women, but you gotta be have a little more tact in this situation. Now, with all that being said, can I walk on the grass here? I can. With all that being said, it's time to do some battles. I should tell you about this gym. Only real ladies are allowed in here. It's a good thing I picked correctly in the gender, thing. Gender, options. Because that's what represented me the best. But, I joke, of course. I don't think they would... Oh my god. It begins. Flashbacks to the Pokémon anime. Anyway. Oh, great. They're sending out the bigger ones now. I would have thought that I would get unslept at this point, but we all think things that don't occur. There we go. Jeez Louise. Don't crit again. Okay. This should kill. Yes, there we go. You're too rough. That has nothing to do with what you said before. I hit. Well, that's mean. Also, time for the walk of shame back to the back to the Pokémon Center, because truly my greed knows no bounds, and my shame too, or maybe I don't know. Yes and yes. What shall we say? I'm happy to tell you all, for those who were actually worried about me. First of all, thank you so much. No one has ever been this nice to me. And second of all, you'll be happy to know that my today has been the least eventful and thus most relaxing day I've had, except for the part where the new Zenless Zone Zero update came out and I got stuck into that for the rest of the afternoon. But apart from that, pretty uneventful, pretty chill. Is that to say that things will get better for me from here on out? I would love to tell you it would. I would also love to tell you that I'm very cool and attractive and good at video games. Oh my god, the whole gen's gonna be like this, isn't it? Status powders all the way through, huh? Okay. Maybe. Okay. It's not okay, but I'm gonna say like it is, just to help me feel better. Because it's all about positive thinking. As I was saying, it's all about positive thinking. Why is the mic picking it up so much from here? Hang on. You guys can no doubt hear the please try to understand this from my perspective. I mean, you're watching this from my perspective. I'm seeing the same things that you're seeing. You're seeing the same things I'm seeing. But there we go. 4 times in a row. What the hell? Of course, this means that, okay. I was gonna say, of course, this means that... Okay, critical hit. Sometimes good things can happen in this world. Believe. Sometimes good... Sometimes good things can happen in this world. If I manifest it enough, it'll become true. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. I get stronger by the day. On your makeup. I would use makeup more if I had the occasion to, and if I knew how to do it. Those are my two major barriers. You have to understand that my upbringing didn't really allow for this to come naturally. I hope you guys are gonna be used to this happening a lot. For you, it is a fantasy. For me, it is simply not. Just like I am simply not. What does that even mean? I don't know. I don't think like I should. Go ahead, block off my... Okay. No. That would be the old man who was peeking in earlier. Picnicatina, if that's even your real name. Okay. I only get one move before I get hit with a stupid status effect. Never mind. What's this gonna do? Not a lot. I have safety in this knowledge. I was low-key hoping for a burn to like make up the difference, but I guess we can't all... have that. And now it's the same one but tougher. How will I get out of this situation? Oh, there we go. A way out of the situation. Level up. In prison, that's the one that prevents the same known moves. Yeah. Useful if I had it with like a fading out flash fire, but no, that's way too situational. Now's like the main draw for using Firefox over like a lot of other things. It's also for like coverage as well, more than anything. And I just think it's neat. What am I doing? Really ought to think about moving some of these around. I'm not going to use you until way later, I think. Alright. In other news... Yes. Did not mean to time my hiccup like that, but sometimes these things work out. You know what I mean? God, the urge to go back in the gambling ring is strong. But I have to resist. I'll just buy the coins needed to get the TMs I want. It'll be fine. The, the camera pan always gets me. They keep saying that grass is easy to raise. Does grass have like a lower leveling curve compared to everyone else? I actually do not know this. Would that be the same for like the other types around here? I'm running the numbers in my head, and I think that, you know, I could... Oh, actually, I need to run more numbers in my head before I... You don't often see a gym leader standing side by side with their troop. That's a nice detail. Oh, is that okay? You better not underestimate the nice ladies here. Oh, I would never, personally. Multitasking in-game is... Multitasking in-game and in real life, I should say. Because that's the reality that I live in. Alright. Paralysis numero uno. Oh, they use potions as well. Well, you're not in potion range now, so I can just do this without major worries. A Pokemon like that would make an odd dish. I do find the cooked Pokemon kinda cursed, personally. So that's probably the last time I'll talk about it in such a way. Just like me, who was cooked, but not in the food kind. Okay, I'm actually a little bit worried about what's going on here. Just a little bit, though. See, that's why I said a little bit. Because I weighed up the numbers in my head and I decided it was time to put it to bed. If that's the best these trainers can do, I don't think I'm gonna really have much problems. Which is not to say that I underestimate the nice ladies in this village, because, especially if not because they were ladies or anything. Know what I mean? This will complicate matters, especially if I get stuck in paralysis, like right... Hang on. Like right now. Man, I thought I had the pattern down pat. Guess not. Watch it get a critical hit with Razor Leaf and kill me. Okay. I seem to have gotten the order of operations a little mixed up. My goodness. Abort mission. This name will make sense in the future, surely. I know that this Crobat's not part of the original 151, but I just like used my judgments to sort of discern that surely they wouldn't lock a central mechanic used to evolve Pokemon until the post game. Like they didn't do that with Heart Gold Soul Silver either, so ergo perchance. There's always a chance, isn't there? Why did I say chance like that? I never often do. Sometimes I can be a bit flippant with my speech. And just like Leon is with his body. Leon Kennedy, that is. Just to clarify, in case you knew any other Leons in the area. Like that guy from Star Fox. Or... I forget every other Leon in existence. Fire Emblem... Shadows of Valentia. Alright, that makes 2. I think I can do much more than that. That's a bit, that would be a bit much to ask of me. My hobby is Pokemon training. Oh, that's neat. So is mine. In this world specifically. Since this is like... I didn't even get time to finish my thought, you'll formulate my thought. Splendid. We love illiteracy in this household. Oh, hey, we don't like bug or fire type Pokemon in here. Yes, those are quite dangerous. Just on their own, but as Pokemon. Oh, that's double the trouble. Those are just my, There's just my, yeah, I just like adding a bit of flair to my, adding a bit of flair to my, to the sound effects and speech and whatnot, and what have you. Ay. Oh my goodness. You literally have all of these things that solely serve the purpose to annoy me. You only have one slot open for attack. What is... You... I think you just really were out here to annoy me to death. I think that is the play here. I was, like... I would not be surprised otherwise. Anywho... This is the last time I'm gonna have to do this for this gem because I've already depleted their numbers down to the last. Sounds not as great when you when you picture it that way. Alright. For a town with such high Team Rocket presence around here, the music makes you, and the dancing flowers make you kind of kind of give you the impression that nothing is truly wrong. Maybe that's a message we should take into our lives. Nothing is truly wrong as we think it is. Or okay, I could pass off the flowers as being like swaying in the wind, but you guys must have pretty strong air conditioning here. Also, I talked big about the anime. I don't have the slightest remembrance as to what Erica's voice is, so I'm just gonna. I'm doing real voice training exercises live on twitch.tv. Okay. let me actually put the result of that into here. Give me a sec. Hello. Lovely weather, isn't it? So pleasant. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. Welcome. My name is Erica. I'm the leader of Celadon Gym. I'm a student in the art of flower arranging. My Pokémon are solely of the grass type. Pronunciation. Oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea that you wished to challenge me. Very well, but I shall not lose. I don't know why I made her vaguely British. She does not look vaguely British. Already starting out with the... So this is the game we're playing, is it? So this is the game we're playing, is it? So this... Okay. True War of Attrition. I considered putting Fire Spin on the last slot, but if I really want to make use of Firefox's ability, Actually, there's no reason I can't just, like, overpower my enemies, but at the same time... Maybe I can't. Maybe they also have Flash Fire. I think the only Pokemon I know for sure it has that is, probably another Firefox, or possibly a Houndour. Either way, I should probably... Either way, it's something to consider. Okay. Turns out the underleveled and underevolved Pokemon isn't performing at its best. I could not have seen this coming. Well and truly. What do you think that's gonna do? A fair amount, actually, as it turns out. Probably barely enough to offset your burn, but maybe not. Oh. Still does a concerning amount of damage, even with the things considering. And the sound effects are so nostalgic. I think I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again, and you cannot stop me. My defense is lower this time. This could actually come down to big hurties. I thought I was going to need these at some point, but turns out that point is now. Yes. Thank you for digging your own grave. I will enjoy the 1186 experience points. No, stop that. I say that as if it's not technically my fault. There's no way Tangela has any, like, spore moves or status moves or anything, right? I'm just gonna bank on that assumption and use it to my advantage, question mark. You are a piece of work. how will you handle being hit on two fronts? How will you? Okay, of course it does have a status move. I should have expected nothing less. Alright. Get him out of here. I did not need to do all this setup, but I did anyway, just to prove a point. Very vile indeed. I already know what your first move's gonna be. Not exactly, but, you know, I can make an approximation based on literally everything else that has led me to believe it at this point. Not even gonna bother for the double setup. It'll probably just take as many turns to kill you anyway. Maybe. That was a critical hit, but half of that probably won't be enough. Unless... Oh, but are you gonna... Okay. Ooh! Firefox Sweep! This may be the last time it gets to do that, considering the nature of its role, unless... Oh, I concede defeat. You are remarkably strong. I must confer it onto you the rainbow badge. Money! More to spend at the casino. The rainbow badge allows big fragment to obey the last fragment used from inside battle. Please also take this with you. TM19. Contains Ganga Drain. Half the damage inflicts is drained to heal your Pokemon. Don't you agree it's a wonderful move? I agree. Thank you, based Erica. Bye bye. Okie dokie. Into Lay Center. Talking to Lay Nurse. I hope to see you again too. Not on the basis of wanting my Pokemon to be at low health and thus having a reason to see you. I just think it'd be nice to see you, not to see my Pokemon hurt. We need to get that well and truly clear. I just want to be clear about something. I don't think... They charge him real high here, huh? Oh jeez. Oh my gosh. This is actually a state of affairs that I don't... I can run in here but not in the indoor casino upstairs, that makes sense. I won't question it. Welcome to Team Rocket's operation. What a nerve. I thought this was your secret base. Should I have done this place first? I don't know. Wow, that did quite a lot. Please, it'll be funny. It'll be so funny. Oh my gosh. Don't you know the basis of comedy? Level 29. That's what I've been waiting for, baby. Get out of here, Emperor. Let's see how you take on an attack. That's more than double its original power. That Stream of Fire is quite a fun memory from before. Before being in the days of my youth. Boom. After reviewing it, like, just a few minutes ago, I think I've determined to myself that this is probably a good time to do this. Taking my hand off the B button because I fear that, that if I didn't, I'd somehow waste it. I like the way its hair kind of like sticks back like that. Also, this is my first fully evolved Pokemon in the team, so I expect great things from it. And I also wonder if I should keep it in front for that purpose. For that porpoise. 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 Porpsus. What did he do this time? Porpsus. Me when I don't know how to spell or pronounce anything. Give me some loose change. Come on, 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 come on. I'm desperate here. Come on, 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 come on. Thank you. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, I am so needy. I'm so desperate. Come on. I know this is a crime syndicate. This is run by a crime syndicate, but I don't care. Alright. I legally have to. You must understand. Spend my riches for the good of... for the sake of progress. 304 payout. Heck yeah. Man, I love gambling. I especially love it when I get the payout. A few more times. Closing my eyes for this one. Okay, not bad. Well, it's like the bare minimum win. That isn't a loss. And so is that one. I actually did not make a profit out of it. I'm closing my eyes again. I have a line, and I'm sure I'll reach it eventually. I can't be held accountable for any of my decisions. I literally couldn't even see them. You must understand. Okay. Alright, 600 is good. 2 bushes in hand. Yeah. I wanted to... Give me a sec. I guess I can divulge the nature of my plan. I wanted to... I wanted Return to be like the... I wanted Return to be like the thing that's just like the backup essentially to deal with to deal with the fire types, so I could use flash fire on bigger targets. That's... I think I only have one return TM though. That's oh, I know I only have one TM. What I mean is I don't know where I can get other return TMs. It's a max of like 102, I think, in power, so it's good to... So it's definitely great. The best of its kind if you can keep it like that. Everything I do has a purpose. Please trust. Okay, now that I'm thinking more on it, like, I clearly established that this thing is not a stall fighter. I mean, unless it's, like... Unless the thing only knows how to do, like, you know, unless the thing in question only knows how to, hit me with ineffective attacks. But I'm fairly certain that most of these, things won't really make the cut either. Dig is 2 turns and also has no effect on the Zard. Although, whether I use this Pokemon on the Zard is another thing and another matter entirely. Yeah, objectively speaking, I don't think, I don't think Ninetales is enough going for it over, say, Arcanine, but this is the reality I've chosen. And thus... I felt the eardrums being assaulted. Please trust... I think I said this before, but please trust that everything I do has a purpose. I love petty thievery. So complicated words and numbers that don't make no sense. Those are the keys on the keyboard, honey. We'll get you to that learning stage eventually. That, on the other hand, is computer code. Wouldn't expect you to understand that either, much less so, actually. I got in here with my immense deduction and skill. Alright, this is as good a place to try it out as any, considering we're... Oh! Considering we're up against a, special wall there. Presumably. Ow, eaten. Oh, owie oopie. This blueprint is some sort of filled with diagrams and text. That's how blueprints are usually made. Do I fight the rival here? I forgot. It says you can use a curse for the Sylph Scope. I ain't afraid of no scope. Oops. Yeah, this is a... I'm sure I'll see you on the other side of this. I just don't know when that will be. You're seeing me now though, so... What do you know? I'm sure you know a lot. I'm sure you must be very talented in a lot of ways. I'm sure people are proud of you. I hesitated on the easy self-deprecation right there. That's how you know that I've grown. I'm gonna take a drink while this all plays out. And I'll hold it away. It still peaks. I was holding it away from the microphone. Let me just get a little closer to the mic and also to the assortment of pillows I have next to where the mic is. Forgot it was that fast. That blindingly fast. X speed. X games. Team 12 taunt. Taunt would actually be good if I wanted to... Well, I don't remember if Ninetales can actually use that move. To go to 2 freaking menus to check. Not able. Okay, it's a sweet little angel, of course it wouldn't. Stop. Please stop with the ear screeching. Video game. I found a super potion. I sound more excited about that for some reason, even though I probably didn't have much reason to. Needed to check the area of hidden items, because I'm obnoxious like that. Why would they install these things in their place of business? Wait, no. There we go. You're almost happy there with your... As different cards are flashing on and off. It's a telephone, better not use it. My mum tells me I'm not old enough to use them phones. And I say... Just because I prank called the police one time, you think I'm gonna do that for the rest of my life? To be fair, I probably do it at least more than once. But God, you don't have to make that my whole character, Mom. But I will follow your rules and be the respectable child that I am. Just for you. Love you, Mom. I feel like that would have killed. Like, I mean, the flamethrower would have killed right away. Really not sure why I chose the course of action I did. Let's test it out real quick. Yep. Surely I can defeat you with this inferior attack, yes. How do I make my Pokemon like me more? I mean, like... I know how to do that, but... Can I do it faster? Do I have, like... those means available to me right now, as of yet now? Hyper... What did I come in here for, exactly? Questions science cannot answer. Yeah, let's keep going. Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Oh, whoops. That wasn't quite the one. I doubt Firefox's happiness is as high as it can possibly be. Just a thought. How do you minimize anyway? How do you erase matter like that? I'd love to know. My first thought was like how in Ant-Man that there's like a bunch of space. They explain that there's a bunch of space between atoms, and if you reduce that space, you reduce the size. So that's probably what they're going for, because of that one example I found. Crowbar's probably the best to handle these situations. And I want it to friendship up real fast. Is my rival gonna show up? Where's Machine B? Better not mess around with it. Why not? Funny button, what do? You know the old formula. The formula! Crabs! That was probably not a good impression. I just have low expectations for myself. Attack up. Again, I'm not individually checking all these guys' EVs, I'm just assuming that, like, on the general rule of thumb, that the EVs are their best stat. Because why would they not be? Frustration. I guess there are technically more reliable ways to make a Pokemon's happiness go down. If like, nothing else. Rare Candy. I was about to be like, hey, hang on, how do I get to the next spot? With critical thinking, among other things. Don't go that way, you fool. You simpleton. I was not expecting I could sneak through that guy. That was my mistake, obviously. No. Man. How are my Pokemon stats going? I just need to know for scientific reasons. The reasons have come back very scientific. Roof taken down. Oh, this soon! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, I'm actually so happy I wasn't... What? I didn't press a button, did I? To like accidentally stop it? I put my controller down to stop clapping. But that was the extent of my that was the extent of my meddling affairs. Maybe next battle will hold some answers. There's no way they just like fake me out like that. Um, just, just, just to be an asshole about it. Lol, nope. Really can't easily predict EV farming methods if you can't really predict the Pokemon coming out of it. Okay, here I am thinking Bite would actually be a competent attack option compared to literally everything else that Crowbar could learn. Anyway. Right, let's try this again, maybe? No? No, I dropped the lift key. Crowbar didn't... It's a funny little way to resolve that non-issue. How do I get to the lift again? Excellent questions need excellent answers. And I'm sure I'll find one. I really do hate the part of the soundtrack that just screeches, has that high-pitched sound. They do hate elevators. That elevator too hard, too close to the sun even. Calcium. Which one's that again? Special attack. I'll hold on to it actually. I have a reason to want to... Yeah, plans at Mount Moon. I actually don't know what I did. It really didn't feel like a very eventful day. Oops, you flinched. Now your life has too. Flinched. I mean, what does that even mean? I don't know. It's a good thing I was just gonna plan on planning on using Bite anyway. What am I saying? Who am I? Oh, we're getting to the bigger ones. And again, this is why I have special attacks. I didn't even need to confuse you. That much is apparent. Burned again. You don't see the beauty of our evil. I think those two might as well be antonyms. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. I was just mashing through. Should probably change the position of my moves if I'm prone to do that. Well, then again, if that's the worst you can do, I can technically turn a profit from your, yeah. Pretty much right back where I started. Man. You know what I mean? Right? Maybe? Double trouble. Still poison sting. What the frick? Ayaya. Okay, hands off. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess they did decide to hardlock it like a real asshole move. I was working under the assumption that they wouldn't, and now that I know that they would absolutely do that, my whole entire game plan has been thrown off course. Where are your eyes? So, I must say, I am impressed you got here. Team Rocket captures Pokémon from around the world. There are important tools for keeping our criminal enterprise going. I am the leader, Giovanni. For your insolence, you will feel a world of pain. I already feel that in my bones. Ain't nothing you can do to make it moan. I'm really something else. And I'm afraid to admit what that might be. Man, I'm so bummed about the... I'm so bummed about Golbat not being able to evolve, because, like, what the heck? You surely couldn't just, like, tell that I was gonna be able to just have things I can do. Like, what if I just wanted to trade in one of these Pokemon that didn't exist yet? Like, my experience is ruined. I don't know why I'm keeping my Mian out. I became confused. It's not a bro. I apologize for my insolence. On Pride Month as well. It's still Pride Month. The whole month. It's called Pride Month for a reason. It lasts the whole month. Subtle foreshadowing that the guy who would become the final gym leader, which is ground type, has ground type Pokemon in the face of all the other Pokemon that are clearly not ground type. Good job, developers. What? This can't be. See that you raise your Pokemon with utmost care. A child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time. I hope we meet again. I obtained the Sylph Scope. I needed that for purposes that I will get into at a later time. It's a surprise tool that'll help us later. That's the line I should be using. Okay, here's the problem though, is that gold... Oh, come on. Don't call me that. I feel like I feel like a lot of adults are coming onto me in ways I don't appreciate. And I also feel like the evolution to Crobat is not coming onto me, and that is something I don't appreciate. You're just 18 broken, aren't you? Maybe a little bit, tee-hee-hee. Only one thing can cure my soul now. I forgot to close my eyes so as to avoid any sort of complacency in what I'm doing. Okay, that's something, I guess. That's a little more than something. To think I had it so good. Maybe. Yes, this is what the stream has evolved to now. I would ask if you're proud, but I think I already know the answer. And it came to you a long time ago. I almost wish they had... I almost wish they had save states so I could just make this whole resetting jig a bit easier on my psyche. I have not made a profit this whole time. Let me see the combos again. Okay, cool. Part of me wants to see the roulette wheel from Ruby Sapphire. But that would arguably be worse. Yes, I'm still closing my eyes at the decisions that I'm making. Until, of course, I win. If I watch the stream replay, it's not really a spoiler because it's like 5 whole seconds behind what actually happened. So I don't know what my obsession was with closing my eyes before. That was a little silly on my part, but then again, that's just how I am. Pretty sure I got my big payout before by not looking at the results. Ergo, perchance. That's how I do it this time. I actually looked that time. I didn't mean I put in any more effort besides that, though. Okay, maybe looking is part of the solution. I'm getting something. No, I actually tried that time and I lost. I think there's a lesson to be learned here. See? How much cumulative amount of time am I gonna spend doing this? And why is it concerning for the future of humanity? In this video essay, I'll tell you why. Okay, that's fine. No, I completely dropped the ball there. Go back to looking but not trying. See? See? That's part of the problem, I think. Seeing. See? What am I doing with my life? I mean, the answer is gambling, but aside from that, what am I doing? Honestly, not much, if you really think about it. If you really entertain the notion that you see on your screen. This is probably the most, successful I've ever been at the gambling in any, like, across all of my Pokemon years. Which isn't a lot, considering they only had this for, like, a few games. Like, a few generations. And then we got Voltorb Flip, and then we got nothing. How am I supposed to get my Dratini now? Catching it in the wild, on top of a French rooftop? Get the hell out of here. What do you take me for? This is actually way too addicting. I need to... Someone needs to physically pull me away from this thing. Anyone. My own mother is in the house. She could stop me from committing such atrocities. But then but then I would reassure her that it's all virtual money and she'd probably be fine with it. You gotta let him learn somehow. God, my wrist is sore from contorting my hands to press the down button to keep wagering. This is the real sacrifice I'm making for this minigame. Again, looking without actually trying is doing something alright. See how close I'm getting? See how close I'm getting to some of these matches? Can't guarantee this level of quality if I'm asleep or awake. No, I actually tried there. That's, again, lessons need to be learned. Okay, I... Yippee doodle yay. Gambling has never been this profitable. Ever. That's enough. Get me out of this hell. Get me out of the hell that prevents Zubat from that prevents Crobat from evolving. Prevents the least memorable of the three. Prevents Golbat from evolving into Crobat. While I'm here, I want to just how many was it again? Really not using any of this money for anything useful, like items. So, like, big whoop. Some of them were 3,500, some of them were 4,000. Which one's this? Oh my god. By some I mean like all but one. That's just how it be. I guess we're taking hikes to the Pokémon Center a little more from now on. I hate my life. Why has it come to this? I will see you in hell, gambling arena. Okay, actually, I need to double check that I didn't just waste my money like that. It's important to me, you see. If I can just... Hang on, bear with me. Okay. As far as I know, my course of action is sound. Which one was it? No. No. That... wait. What? They keep the good stuff under wraps, do they? I don't want to have to walk all the way back, so we're gonna do this a little more. My character loves this. I just need another 777 and I'm basically set. Why am I doing this? Somebody please tell me why. Somebody stop me. Somebody break into my house and violently rip me from... Never mind, I'm the best. Get out of here. Tell me I can buy I can afford 100 more coins. Give me a moment. Give me a moment, and I'll get back to you in an indeterminate amount of time. The same trick won't work more than once, will it? Oh, there we go. I didn't even need to spend the money for it. Okay. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. There we go. That's another surprise tool that will help us later. Are my Pokemon healed up? No. Alright. I am... all of me. That's what's up. Let's go get this frickin'... This is the wrong way. Is it the wrong way? Let's... I definitely missed some spaces, but I cared a little bit. That was all it took, though. I can't afford department store items anymore, and it's entirely my doing. My saying and my doing and my speaking. I'm just weighing up the options in my head. Pokémon Tower. My channel, there's space optimistic presence in behind the tower. Want to pay respects, place your Pokemon loving heart, girl. Please stop talking about Pokemon death. Please stop talking about erections. I think I'm good. I'd like to think I'm good at game. He's just standing there, menacingly. Oh yeah, I have sellable items, I forgot. Anyway, time for this. Hey Celeste, what brings you here? Is your Pokemon dead? I wish it would. No, I don't wish it was. Hey, it's alive. I can at least make them faint. Let's go. That is so insensitive. That you would just hate on my Pokemon like that. I may have chosen the wrong entry. but I'm not messing with this. I'm not doing this right now. Yeah, you go, Eternal Golbat. Still faster than most, but not the fastest. You'll get there though. It'll be my prize for my patience, but also, how am I gonna fly everywhere? That's the only caveat to this whole arrangement. Oh, you fool. You absolute buffoon. To think that you thought you had a chance against me. Is it appropriate for me to say? This game's been kind of easy so far. I just took down that Kadabra like nobody's business. You get what I'm saying here? Oh my god. Yeah, that thing still exists, yeah. Okay. Calm down. Let me speed that up for you. Areas have lower... lower defense than special defense. Charmelon. I don't have anything that directly... Oh wait, maybe I do. Go off, Queen. Absolute firepower. Let's see how this goes. Not bad. And of course, you fall. More and more you find ways to continue to disappoint me. What? You stinker. Yeah, I took it easy on you too. Could've fooled me, actually. What if I mash A in direct opposite of mashing B? Oh my god. How's your Pokédex coming along? I just got a Cubone. Campfire's the big of Marowak. Where could they be? Bet there aren't any left. Well, I better get going. There's a lot to accomplish. Unlike you. Smell you later. Even in the respected land of the dead, he still finds time to be a prick. Speaking of the things mentioned before, I originally brought out Mimian to take care of the ghosts, which I think I'll have time to do. If we can identify the way, a self-scope might be able to unmask them. Thank you for telling me exactly the item I need to actually... Okay, here's the part that I actually have to worry about. Pokémon. With the smoke screen. What have you seen, Chandler Patricia? If that is even your name. I saw a universe in which I used Reflect to start off because I was so busy mashing. Um... Right, yeah. I know what I'm gonna do. Alright. And then... Don't care about you, don't care about you. We're not gonna keep tackle for long. That's fine where it is. Alright, anyways. That's my impression of the world famous channeler Kali. Check out Kali's channel. Sick iCarly reference. Predictably, they all have Ghastly. You'd think they'd notice a ghost when they see one if that were the case. Literally the only ghost-type Pokemon, and you just... What am I doing? Sorry, I was possessed. It's a comforting thought to know that that can happen in the Ghost Tower, where all the ghosts that are prone to possess can do that. I want that. I was lucky hoping for an encounter, because... Lord help me, that Pokédex needs a fill-in. No, the Pokeballs are in their own pocket, that's right, yes. Ghastly was let down by the pre-type split. Also let down by the fact that it's supposed to be the counter for a Psychic-type Pokemon, except in Gen 1 it actually didn't affect them at all, and also, like, also it's also got the glaring weakness with the poison. Glaring weakness is Psychic with its poison typing. Channeler, I sure hope this doesn't devolve into some shenanigans. That didn't deserve any reaction. Oh, I'm saved. First can be identified by the Silph Scope. Thank you for reaffirming that information. Off I go to do that. This... I actually don't know what RCCP would even... Anyway. Be because of me, Qua, don't do that to me. That's really rude of you. You're supposed to be Sacred Maiden of the Chamber, Chapel Laurel. Yeah, the Ghost Tower has Ghost Pokemon. I knew that intrinsically. There were only 151 to choose from after all. And now there's over 1,000. How young we were back then. Thanks for the battle, Channeler Yanni. Elixir ear. I don't think that's correct. Or I don't think that's how it's normally said. Free levels are free levels. And that's a fact. Recycle. That's the one that returns a used item. I don't think I have a use case for that. Oh, who, what? Awakening. Great ball. Get me out of this heck. No. Get me out of heck. Is this the, no. You know, they have ghost-type Pokemon, and then they have a ghost up ahead, and it's not even... like, there's a distinct difference between the two. For some reason. These guys still make good XP. Where? Hang on, where actually was the aforementioned ghost that I needed to worry about? I feel like the ghost is gonna show up and it's just gonna be a jump scare because I was expecting a Ghastly, possibly even a Cubone. Yeah, Mimion's probably the, still the obvious choice here. You shall join us. I'm already here. Well, how much more joining do you need, exactly? What a nightmare. Must suck to have nightmares. I feel for you. What's up with you? I can? Oh. How nice. Zombies. No, that's not it. That's not the one. Do we have a zombie Pokemon? That would probably be a bit that'd probably be a bit spooky. Bit too spooky for TV. Do we have a vampire Pokemon? Guys, it's Pocket Monsters. I'm giving you free ideas here. You know, having these channelers have all these, like, subtly different names gives me the, you know, just a little bit of extra variety that I appreciate. because otherwise seeing the name Channeler, you get the idea. Wouldn't, well, I don't think it would fly. Give me your all. I value my all. Whatever that is in physical terms. And just after I see a wild haunter, I used to get a not wild haunter. It's like poetry in cinema, it rhymes. We number go up. This is what it's like playing any RPG. Could have hidden the numbers from me and I'd be fine with it, maybe. Definite maybe. Aye. Give me blood? Sorry, blood jump scare. We do have vampires in here. Why would you say that in the Pokémon video game? Gosh, my man is just living it up. And I'm also living it up in the sense that I'm electing to live as I go up the tower. I ascend to a higher point of elevation and humanity. Somehow those two line up. And soon I'll reach the pinnacle of excellence and other things. One extra cat in there just for fun, just as a treat. Whee! Yay. I love what my life has come to. I did not do any excess grinding, except for a little bit when I first got Vulpix. But by that measure, I should have, like, the game should have no excuse letting me be this over-leveled. Yippee. Something fell out. I was barely paying attention to these, I believe you. I was barely paying attention to these dialogues. Surely up ahead is the aforementioned thing that I keep hearing about. Rare candy. Be gone, intruders. It's a good ghost. Just kidding, it's a Marowak. And now I can fight it. Even at level 30, I don't think this will be much of an issue. I just have to check. Yeah, okay. I didn't get my ball back there, do I? That may have been a mistake, yeah. I kind of assumed, but I just wanted visual confirmation because of level 30 Pokemon. Level 30 wild Pokemon at this point in the game. Ghost was the restless spirit of Q-Brain's mother. And when the spirit was carved, it departed to the afterlife. Pokemon lore drop. This place is an afterlife. Prepare for trouble. Once again. Trouble finds me. How did you guys not get chased out by the ghost? Like, actually though. These are the perpetrators. Now perish. Now when they have viewers there too. I give up, as you should. Think about what you did. Not going to forget this. Dialga marched up right to our hideout and he starts ranting about how Team Rocket's abusing Pokemon. It goes beyond just abuse, I think. We have witnesses town-wide. Although again, why did they not get chased out by the ghost? Oh yeah, I didn't mention it in the moment, but flashbacks to Pokemon Origins again. That was a sad scene. All you do is drive me crazy. I hope you know this. Please no more. Why don't you use it? You say that's what you sound like. I assume that's what you sound like. I actually can't hear your voice. Again, that's what you sound like. This one. And they presume this one will be harder, I guess. I'm just guessing here. Because it is a lot of Pokemon, but they are lower level than that one. That one. You know that one? I'll always remember that one. Don't fire dust rockets. Don't fizzle out like firecrackers. Never used a firecracker in my life. Yeah, you came to save me? Thank you, but I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the spirit of Kimbo's mother. I think Merrimack's spirit has finally left us. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon House on the furthest tower. Free escape rope, yippee. So there's your Pokemon Quest is one that requires strong dedication. Without deep love for Pokemon, your quest may fail. I'm not sure if this will help you, but I'd like you to have it. This is the exact thing that will help you. Thank you, Mount Fuji. Monitoring this Pokéflute, sleeping break mode, spring awake, tracing and break mode, sleeping obstacles. Thank you for spelling out what I needed to do. I clearly need this. Whatever this is. I actually don't know myself. Oh wow. And it's just like that. It's as if the money never left us. And that's your finance tips with Cell. Okay. Okay, I just have 2 more questions. 1. How do I get into Saffron City? 2. How do I get the bike pass? The bike coupon? How do I get a bike? How do I find Ike? Get a Ike? How do I like another human being? These are the questions to ask if you're emotionally stunted and hard of learning. Just like me. Sorry to suspend your disbelief, but I did in fact clear out some of the trainers here. You wouldn't believe what I had to go through. This was a Vulpix training. Oh, I missed that one. So I guess I've just become a liar. I legit thought I had you out because I really didn't remember anything except for that one Marowak. Whee! Zelda, you are so unfortunate. Just innately. I hate to be you, and I hate to be the bearer of bad use. Which is why I don't pick you up. Even if you are concerningly shaped. It's not easy. That's the opposite of what I said about this game. I didn't talk to you yet. Do you, I almost forgot again that I didn't swap. If we win, I'll marry you. I'm about to ruin this whole couple's career. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Oh, it would be a shame if you, like, immediately died, yeah. Bye-bye. Bruh. Oh, but why? Sorry. Sorry, I just love being a problem. Okay. The time has come, and so have I. How many times will I get tired of saying that? I just made a realization, maybe I should have, prepared something. This'll be fine, right? I also did save, so if it's not fine, I'll know. But if this is going on, like, just in the background, then that's fine. However, I'm also impatient. I got another one of these to deal with, down the line. Oops. Yeah, haha. Sleep powders you. I didn't think you could do that. I was gonna use it with its wild Pokemon come competitively trained. Who'd have thunk it? Alright. Guess I need to hold back as much. Dude. Why did I forget you have that, and why did I expect... What did I expect, actually? Nope, okay. That's what I sound like when I snore. Maybe I don't put you to sleep because I don't want you to be powerless while you die slowly. Then again, I guess it's not gonna be make much difference either way. Alright, please do go to sleep. I'm very concerned for your survival instinct. Anyways, I did save right before I started what I did, right? One-handedly. Here in Low Downtown, it laid to Pokéflu. Divided to the next destination. Sold items 16,600. Thank you for regaling me in the tales of my wonder. Maybe I don't... Maybe the leech seeds strategy was a bust. This one changed gender. Congrats on your transition, King. I do kind of wish I caught you before. Just on the basis of it being, like, a little more novel. Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen one way or the other. Knowing my luck, I would have put it to sleep and then it would have, like, would have actually just freaking waking up, like, literally the next turn. This one's a bit harder to pin down. Maybe it was a blessing in disguise. That was a critical hit. That one was. Oh, you didn't have... Do you not have Snore on your moveset? My god, just when it mattered the most. One moment. Oh, it does have Snore. Why weren't you using it before, then? Oh. Oh. Double the pain. Pain 100. Lola now. Maybe I'm the Lola Moud. This might as well be a legendary encounter. Hmm. More cell noises. Oh my god. I thought that was I was reasonably powerful, and I was like, wow. But then I realized, nope. It was a critical hit, which isn't actually all that impressive. Second critical hit. Screw it, I really wanted to go for the consistency, but... Nope. Not even that will help me. God has left this server. That'll help. That won't help. That won't help for my survivability. Wait, I got yawned on, so I should probably, like... I don't even know this, right? It was foolish to have hope. I should... I have to roll the... roll the dice, and then it gets his health back. I think this is actually an exercise in insanity, and it's actually just a massive coincidence that it didn't act like the one time it didn't decide to heal it, like heal out the leech seed, because it hates me and it wants to hurt me. Sorry, I was multitasking. Something you should definitely do while streaming. This way. Why did I expect good things to happen to my team? Sure, why not? Oh, that helps, I think. Okay. Go on then. Please make my day. Wowie zowie. It just loves to... It just loves to make suffering. Alright. Leech Seed is still a no-go. Sleep straps. Alright, it will rest and it will cause pain. Let me pick my highest level guy and see if that will help. That's the word. This is still the best option I have available to me. Oh wow. New use case for Mr. Mime, being able to block that move specifically. Ain't that nifty. It only heals itself this much when it's not leech seeded. But when it's leech seeded, if it's not leech seeded, it becomes that much harder to actually push it down. Oh, of course, the one hit, the... Oh my god. I thought it'd be nice and easy. Easy like a squeezy. Lemon... squeeze. Why lemons? Why not apples? Appy juice for the win. Can you tell I'm having a good time? Was it evidenced by my commentary? It is a kind of a dangerous play here, but hear me out. Okay. Everything is fine. Just get in the bowl. This is all I ask. Oh, that worked. Okay, now comes the important part. Wait, no, hang on. The most important part. Coming soon to a theater near you. Man, I really should have prepared for this. You guys get to see a live rendition of the thing that I do, that I want to try to do, that I ask for the love of God I can do and succeed in. I say that, but, okay, I'm gonna be chat blind for a minute. Doing the fun little thing that all people who only like to have fun in Pokemon games do, and that is calculating IVs. You get to see it live. Well, I mean, I kind of did it with my starter, but you get. I'm gonna walk you through it. They don't have as many. We had to do this by hand. Well, people who use this site, people who play these games have to do this by hand. Please respect the process. I'm typing the numbers in as I speak. The numbers are being typed in with such ferocity, if you can even call it that. I do not abide by the Snorlax. It's got nice health IVs and nice attack IVs, but it's got a attack down nature plus defense, even though it's 10 to 13 IVs, 17 to 19 on attack. 0 to 3 special attack, I don't care. 0 to 3 special defense, I do care. 20 to 23 speed. You must be joking me. You must be pulling pulling my liver and taunting it to my face at the fact that I can't uh, regulate the toxins in my bloodstream with the lack of liver that I have. I'll see you next time when I actually am able to do this. Like, when I'm actually capable of doing this. Like, when I get to a point that I get to a product that I want, a result. Don't call like